Hi, welcome to another episode of How to Do Atkins Low Carb. Today's episode is another one in the series of Atkins Diet misconceptions, and really this isn't just specifically an Atkins Diet or low carb misconceptions video. This is kind of one of my pet peeves video in terms of weight loss in general video that you hear it often and often. Weight loss, calorie in, calorie out. You can't lose weight if your calorie in, calorie out equation doesn't work successfully. It's simple math. 3,000 calories, you burn it. It's a path to 1 pound weight loss. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, the reason for this video specifically came up because of the Biggest Loser episode of this past week. Julian McNichols had two statements on there that just infuriated me. One perpetuating the calorie out, telling them that, eat this gum, this 10-calorie gum, because, it's better than eating something real food, and because it was only 10 calories. And the other one she said was, well, it doesn't matter if you lose inches, it's all pounds that matter. But this video only has to do with the calorie in, calorie out myth. And that myth is that losing weight is just simply law of thermodynamics, which means your body is just like a steam engine. All it is doing is taking in food, converting it to heat, energy, and passing it and using it to do work. And if you can track how much food you're putting in, how much that will relate to heat energy, that it can be used to do work, you'll know exactly how much weight you should be losing and how much work you've done in the day. And my problem with that is, one, it's not true. I've proven that over and over in my life that I've tried doing low-calorie diets in the 1,000 to 1,200 calorie range for weeks at a time and not lost weight. The fact is, you put yourself into starvation mode. If your body starts to shut down, it's a metabolism thing. You simply start to burn less calories per day. Your basal metabolic rate goes less, and therefore you actually burn less. Your body goes into a starvation mode and starts hanging on to every little piece of dietary and body fat that it can have because it thinks it needs to last out the winter. That's part of the problem. So starvation mode dieting obviously doesn't work. So that's one breakdown of the calorie in, calorie out thing. The other thing is obviously metabolic rate. If you're exercising, your metabolic rate goes up while you're burning more calories per day. Therefore, it's not just you're existing, you do work, and you're done. Your metabolic rate goes up, and it's not just simply eat to this level of calories and you're good. Michael Phelps eats 12,000 calories per day, but you know what? He burns it up. So in that category, trying to figure out, well, I just have to eat 1,200 calories per day or 1,500 calories per day and I'm good. No, that's not necessarily the case. You have to figure out what your metabolism is, what your body is doing, and the whole fact that weight is not simply about fat. Weight can be just as much about how much hydration is in your body. Are you dehydrated? Are you blocked up? Are you retaining water for any reason? As it is about actually losing fat. It's all about how to lose the most weight, the body fat, not how to lose the most water or how to restrict your calories to a starvation mode to lose the weight. And finally, there's been studies that have just simply proven it wrong. In 2003, there was a Harvard study that broke it down into three groups. A very high carb group who ate 1,500 calories per day for the women and 1,800 calories per day for the men. A low carb group that ate 65% of their calories from fat, 30% from protein, and 5% from carbohydrates, which if anybody has watched these videos for very long, you'll recognize that as being the ideal ratios for induction. Ate the same amount of calories as the other group. And the third group was a low carb group who ate 300 calories more per day than either of the two groups. So they ate 1,800 calories for the women and 2,100 calories per day for the men. So over the 12-week period of the study, they ate 25,000 more calories per day than any of those other two groups. Now, all their meals were prepared by a Boston restaurant, so they knew absolutely what these people were eating each and every day throughout the day. And over the 12 weeks, the low-carb group lost 6 pounds. Then group number 2, the one that ate the same amount of calories as the low-fat group, lost 6 pounds more weight than the high-carb group. The group number 3, who ate more calories, that 25,000 more calories over the 12 weeks, lost 3 pounds more over the 12 weeks than the high-carb group. The high-carb group lost the least amount of weight, even though that they ate less calories than group number 3 and the same amount of calories as group number 2. Now, obviously, the high-carb followers are quick to say water weight, water weight, water weight. Well, over 12 weeks, that water weight loss would have certainly have been evaporated in that timeline. And if it was all about calories, water weight wouldn't have mattered. You wouldn't have cared if it was calorie in, calorie out. Water weight means nothing. So in the end, this categorically proved the whole calorie in, calorie out argument means nothing to the dieter. It's about understanding how you're utilizing the food that you're eating, how you're burning it up in terms of your exercising, and understanding where that food is coming from. It's about energizing your metabolism to burn the food that you eat, not necessarily restricting the number of calories to some ungodly low starvation level so that you can burn the most weight, lose the most weight as quickly as possible. This concludes another episode of How to Do Atkins Low Carb. I want to just thank you, and I would just like to say that if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you have any thoughts that you want to read the study, they'll be in the video notes off to the left-hand side. And I hope you enjoy, or the right-hand side. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.